Good morning, Pisces. We're looking at your magic today. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoy this channel, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And if you really love this channel, I have a playlist in the comment section that's pinned with older videos, 14 videos like I do in a week, that you can watch after this. And if you comment with a heart on one of those videos, there may be something special just because you showed me extra support, watched another video, helped my watch time, helped my channel. I appreciate you very much. You can leave more than a heart if you want. You can leave a comment, but make sure to put a heart in there that I know that it is from you right now and not from the past. I should know, it's just that I get a lot of comments, okay? And I don't want to pass you over because, like I said, I'm planning something cute at the end of April for everybody who's done that for me. Now, you may have seen me struggle a little bit to write anything for the second row because it wasn't in words. The thing is, it's more of a feeling. So this is talking about the wealth within you. And I'm going to read from the book because I think the Map of the Oracle does it better for these cards than I can. But it is in a basic language, like at the basic heart of you, Pisces, this is what it means, okay? So let's go, let's get that, let's get this show on the road. Now, I had a very profound thing yesterday because I always give myself a hard time when I do these readings, and sometimes I can't find the words. And I'm starting to look at the Tao Te Ching. Some people say it differently. Of course, it's pronunciation, and this is the whole point. The first one is as soon as you put a name to it, it's nameless. So, what he said basically is when we're talking from the other realm trying to give a message, we're using words. And that limits the meaning in many, many ways because what comes from there doesn't have any words. Now, I didn't need to hear that or read that to already know that. I think there's 83 verses to the Tao, and I listened to the first one and the second one and knew immediately what they were. So I think that Spirit's already passed on that information to me, but I'm going to listen to it further just to see. It's a translation done by Wayne Dyer. He's reading through it, so while I exercise, I listen to it quietly, and I'm getting what I'm getting. But for the second passage, I'm 1 and 2, and I already know these things. So, in it, I think that the message that was trying to be conveyed to me is that sometimes when I do these readings, I do my very best, Pisces, to translate what I'm getting in. But sometimes it is, there's so much more knowledge than in the words that I convey to you. So let's just leave it at that, okay? I'm going to go here with the Wizard Awareness and the Golden Palace. First of all, in the King of Wands, I feel riches. I feel a lot of gold. I feel a lot of bright colors. I feel very wealthy. And so for some of you may feel, say, oh, yay, money. Maybe, but it's more of a feeling than it is an actual wealth. It's a feeling of wealth. It's a feeling of being rich on the outside and in the inside. You know, when somebody takes you to a fancy restaurant and suddenly you feel like a king. It's more of a feeling. You're not actually a king. You don't actually have the money of a king. But just being in such a beautiful place makes you feel very, you know, rich and you know, one of those people, right? So I feel that that's what you feel inside right now, regardless of your situation, where you're at. You can sit in the wealth of you. And I feel that is an excellent place to be, because you can do that at any time. Okay, you can do that anywhere with anything, big or small, and feeling abundant, wealthy, and you know, like the riches are flowing around you. You feel great. The Wizard of Awareness is telling you that with this, I got a different vibe, but the same, like you're sitting in the Golden Palace, but you are more like that person who is now waiting, looking at things go by. Not go by you as in going away from you. I feel that it's that you are sitting there taking stock in everything that's happening, okay, to you and others. You're more of an observer rather than jumping to conclusions or trying to figure out right away. You can actually let things sit for a while and go, you know, like that wise guru, that person who's like gets wisdom from the knowledge. I like the 3 spirals in the back. Speaks to me a lot of spirit. 369, the spirit world, the wisdom that comes with, okay? All right, so let me see. First of all, I'm going to read from 3. Wizard of Awareness. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you too, absolutely. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. I don't know, overexcitement can be fun sometimes, but in this case, they're saying, you're good, right? You're good. All right. So, you have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go, experience evolve from one state to another in a continual shifting and change, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch a miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. So it is very much as an observer, right? It's like throwing the stone in and seeing where the ripples are going to go. You did the action, and now you're watching it. And I feel that's what he's doing. I feel like he's watching the ripples right here. Okay? You took the lead. You took the lead as the King of Wands. The King of Wands is very much about leadership. But then you are, I don't know, magnanimous enough to know that, and smart enough and aware enough and hermit-like enough to know that for some things, after the action's been made, you've got to wait for the reaction. See what happens, where that takes you, right? So, yeah, they're showing me, even for me, when I was starting, I would post a video, then I had to wait and see what transpired, how it grew. Okay, so you have to do the action, then wait for the reaction. The Golden Palace, let's see what they have to say here. There is always enough, and I see the Golden Palace, but I also see the roots, okay, above ground, probably going very deep, the greenery, okay, it's a very nice image. It says the Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain, and I was about to say that for some of you, this may be that your ship's coming in, okay, and furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches. Now share the wealth, right? So they're showing me what? Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he can feed himself forever. So this saying I never use. This is like the first time ever. Okay, so this isn't mine. When I say stuff like that, it also means that some of you have said this, or usually say this a lot. I'm surprised I haven't said that because it had the word fish in it. But this is what they're saying here, okay? In other words, you can hope for that winning lottery ticket, but why not learn to do something that's fulfilling, that makes you feel like you've won the lottery every day? There. All right, Pisces. So, I'm going to be using this deck. It is the Essential Tarot. Now, some of you a couple weeks back were with me when I edged this deck gold on the outside. Look how pretty that is, right? Yeah, and we went through the cards and we had a chit-chat. I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun and very relaxing for me, edging and doing that kind of stuff. It's like playing with cards. It's very spiritual in nature, it's very meditative, it gets me very much in the zone, so I enjoy it very, very much. I plan to do that again. I'm not going to do it on the weekend though. I think I might do it, I'm feeling Fridays for me. I don't have a time yet, but I'm feeling Fridays. Maybe midday, my time. So keep watch for that, okay? Alright, so I'm going to take 3 cards. Help us see what the magic in you is, Pisces. I'm hearing you have the Midas touch this week, so I really like that feeling. You have the Tower, and these cards are in the right direction, so, but it's, yeah, it's like that. Let's see. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Okay, so give me a moment here, Pisces. These two are linked somehow. That's what I'm feeling, okay? The Golden Palace. A reminder that material things come and go. The foundations that you build, they come from within. It's a reminder of this. So whatever you're building, make sure that it's long-lasting and that it has wings to fly and that it has its time in your life. And when you do release it, let's say you decide to become a painter, but in 5 years' time you decide to become, I don't know, a mountain climber. Make sure that when you release the one, that you don't feel like it's been a weight around your neck, that it's enriched your life, that it's had a time. Okay, so I feel that this is the Golden Palaces, inside or outside, will come and go in your life. That's why it's in a reverse. And so they're saying that these towers are no longer going to scare you in the way that they come in. They're going to come and go with the flow. You see the flow underneath this? Okay, and it's going to be, you're going to build them and tear them down whenever you're ready. Okay, this is how your life is going to be now. You're still going to build things that have a good foundation in your life, and they're going to serve a purpose while you need them. But ultimately, I feel that in this card, it's saying that when you're done with them, you're going to be the one putting it down. That's why it's not this way, it's that way. Okay? You have the Queen of Pentacles, and that speaks of growth, continual growth. What they're showing me is that a lot of people think, oh, when I get that done, I'll be good. I'll be good till I die. I'm going to get that. I'm going to be good till I die. And a lot of people find out, it's like people who retire. They're showing me when people say, well, if I can retire, I'll be good. Then they retire and they get lost because they realize that retiring is sometimes you need something to do. You need something to be challenged in your life. You can't just sit and retire and do nothing every day. As much as that sounds great when you're too busy and don't have time for yourself, you need a vacation. You don't need to retire. And so you need continual growth. All this to say continual growth. So you're going to, with the Page of Wands, and I've said this before, this Page of Wands, she looks really worried. What I get through with that, with these cards, is that you're going to scare yourself a few more times, or you will continually scare yourself when you put your foot out to do something different. But it's going to be in a very exciting way. Okay, so that's why the word overexcitement in here really hit me in a really sort of way. I feel that overexcitement, the excitement of something new is still something that's a fear within you, because it means that you're trying something that could potentially fail. And I'm here to tell you right here that without failure, you have no growth of different levels. It doesn't mean catastrophic failure. It just means things that you went, well, I tried it. Yeah, it wasn't for me. I'm moving on, okay? And then it becomes a thing of testing and just feeling your way to the different things that you love, and less of always having a major life plan. Doing it more for the way of just, letting the magic unfold as it would. Because this is about your magic, Pisces, right? And in this way, you have different experiences in your life, different things to talk about, okay? All right, so that was interesting. This is a whole different energy. I don't know who's coming in, Pisces. I should probably meditate on that, because this is somebody different. I feel different in this reading. So, all right, so you have the Six of Swords. You have the Queen of Swords, and you have the Magician. Okay, so right, this is the Tower, this is what I'm feeling. When you're ready to move on, you're going to say, sayonara, I'm off to something different. Not necessarily something better, just something different. This doesn't suit me anymore, it's on fire. Yeah, I don't think I want to be there anymore. It doesn't feel very good for me. Let's move on to greener pastures. And with wealth, like I said, with this card, it's not just a little dinghy that they have, or a little canoe. They're on a big sailboat. They're crossing that water. So you're taking a lot with you when you go. You're taking the very best of with you. You're not leaving poor. You're just leaving, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles talks about riches. And you have the Queen of Swords. This is the... she has a lot of strength of character. I like this Queen of Swords. She's my identifying card, okay? But with the Queen, I feel that she's... Both these queens are energies, and their eyes are closed. The Magician's eyes are closed. So they're talking about something a lot more profound than what we can see every day with our eyes. Okay? It's an inner knowing. Both of these queens know. One with her mind, the other with just her nurturing and her ability to be grounded. So there's very much as below, as above, so below, that energy balance that we have going, that we had going to, I think it's yesterday, right? So they're saying to trust on that, okay? To trust on how that's going. Their eyes closed, very much telling you. Your eyes are open here, but your magic is not. Your magic knows everything, okay? So as maybe not scared, it's maybe not fear, it is a little bit of apprehension, like, ooh, this is new, like in part excitement, part apprehension. So it's like a mix of both. So just enough fear for you to be a little bit weary. But instead of feeling like the Fool, I feel like you feel like the Magician. You're sure to get your footing fast enough and start whipping up whatever you need to make these situations better, okay? So this is about taking the lead in your life, taking the lead in these beautiful opportunities that are going to be presenting themselves as you go along. And there will be many, Pisces, because once you start working on that level of abundance and always feeling grateful for your experiences, whether it's coffee with a friend or anything else, the Ten of Pentacles is coming in. This is what they want you to see, that there's an opportunity to feel rich and abundant in everything in your life, in everything. So yet you're living your life for experiences, okay? and trying to see the magic in everything. Yeah. And not being afraid, really taking the lead when the opportunity shows itself, right? With the Hermit coming in, showing you that, and I did, didn't I say, I did say the Hermit, right? I did say it, okay? So you're in the Hermit mode, but in the Hermit mode more like shining the light and shining the light on something, right? Showing something to show what you're trying to see, get the perspective on it. It's like this wizard of awareness. You're very different here. He also has a light, okay? He's also shining a light like that. Yes. Okay, and you have the Nine of Swords, right? So I'm going to pull another card because this is a card of anxiety. And it's like blocking your heart. Okay, what they want you to pay attention to, Pisces, is the fear that comes with new things, okay, and how that stops you. It sends you into limbo, because the last row is always what Spirit wants you to pay attention to. The only thing they see that can really stop you is this, and it's really yourself. It's preconceived anxieties, sending you into a tailspin of, oh, you know, I'm too anxious to do this. They say, they're saying the magic is within you, okay? You need to get past this. You need to have the perspective of who you are and how abundant you are, and not see everything as a catastrophic failure, even if something does go not exactly as you want it, and just to continue on, right? Okay, so you have the Two of Cups coming in here as underneath the deck. What you are not seeing is that in order to create harmony, you've got to put yourself out there. Because where you are may not be exactly what you want, but by staying put, you're going to get exactly the same as you've been getting. So what you need to do is to continue moving forward. And putting yourself out there is really not the only way, but a very good way of finding what will resonate with you, okay? You can't wait for things to come to you. You're going to have to go out and get them, okay? You're going to have to go experience world. You're going to have to get your golden palace, inside, outside, wherever. You're going to have to observe. You're going to have to put yourself in those situations where you can observe and you can interact or not, okay? That you can explore different things. Just remember this. All right, so this has been your morning reading. Thank you so much, Pisces. I'm going to come back and do the extended later. Yeah. So make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I know I keep saying that, but hey. And now I've got this neat little thing at the end of the videos there, so you can do that. You can watch another video there. You can subscribe there. So, yeah, you have many places that you can go and, I don't know, offer up more support. Thank you so much, Pisces. Thank you to everybody's here who comments every day. I see you. I treasure you. Thanks so much. I'll see you later. Bye.